For this next trick, I need a volunteer, the magician declared. Most of the kids in the audience raised their hands, but not me. I didn't want to be the center of everyone's attention, standing on stage with a black eye. How about you? The magician pointed his finger at me. Me? I looked to either side to make sure he was actually pointing at me. Yes, you, he confirmed. I looked up at my dad, the man who had given me the black eye, and then brought me to the fair as his way of apologizing to make sure it was okay. Don't be a wuss, my dad said. Get up there. The magician's assistant walked up to me, placed her arm around my shoulders, and then led me onto the stage, where she had me stand next to the magician in front of a large black box. What's your name? The magician asked. Ethan. Her reply was barely more than a whisper. Please step inside the magic box, Ethan. As the magician spoke, his assistant opened the front of it and gestured for me to enter. Once I was inside, his assistant closed the door. I will now make Ethan disappear, the magician declared to the audience. To me, he whispered through the box. Are you ready to disappear, Ethan? Yeah, I replied. I really wish I could disappear, I said to myself. Abracadabra, the magician shouted. Right after he did, I suddenly felt really dizzy and thought I was going to pass out, but the feeling passed just as quickly as it started. A moment later, the door to the box opened and the audience started clapping. Confused, I stepped out of the box. I don't think it worked, I whispered to the magician. At no point during the trick had I disappeared from the box. Are you sure about that? The magician swept his hand toward the audience. It took me a moment to realize that he wasn't gesturing at the crowd. He was gesturing at a single person in the crowd, a woman. Mom. The word came out as a sob. What I was seeing was impossible. My mom had died 4 years earlier. I ran off the stage and through the crowd until I reached her. When I did, I threw my arms around her. What's gotten into you? She asked. Nothing, I replied, wiping my eyes. I just missed you. You were only in the box for a few minutes, she smiled. I know, I said, but it felt like years to me. In another dimension. What have you done with my son? The irate father demanded. I made him disappear, the magician replied with a smile.